So let's say you have an idea about something that you want to do with an iPad, or that you think would be a good way for your students to learn. But how do you get something from the iPad into a place where students can actually use it? This video is going to walk you through the basic idea. Your iPad in itself is a great media creation device. You have a little camera there that you can use for taking pictures, and the pictures will generally go to your photos area. You can also do movies and even create some drawings and things like that. So the iPad in itself is a great media creation tool. You also can use Dropbox or other services like it to bring in things like PDFs, and other images and videos and things that you did not use the iPad with. Often apps will work better with things that you've actually created within the iPad, but many apps are beginning to recognize that Dropbox and Box and other cloud storage devices and products are important, and that users want to be able to use them within their apps. How do you get all of those things from Dropbox or from the iPad? You do things with them. And this is where apps come in. And so there are apps like SonicPix that turn simple pictures into a narrated slideshow. Explain Everything is what I'm using now. And then of course there's iMovie, and that will allow you to create basic movies with no muss, no fuss. And there are tons of apps out there. I don't know what the current count is in the App Store, but as you probably know, there are more apps than you could probably even try to experiment with. So you pick the apps that you like, you learn about them from friends, and then you use them based on the material that you've already put into Dropbox or that you've created on the iPad to create cool things. Well, and then what do? Well, many of them will be media related things, and you can use YouTube. And YouTube will allow you to publish movies. Or maybe you just want to do some file sharing, so you can send something back out to Dropbox and then link to it in Dropbox's public folder. Ultimately, the goal is to get it into your online classroom so that your students can use it and have access to it and learn from it. And so that's our goal. And by using the simple steps of taking the content either created within the iPad or that you've created elsewhere and brought in, running it through an app, and then generally publishing it out to YouTube, or maybe saving it back out to Dropbox and sharing it via the public folder, or sometimes even putting it into your online classroom as a file. There are lots of ways to share content, but that's the basic process. And you're going to learn some of those basic tools today.